Alright, so my name is John Lavido, and I think I'm going to start doing a daily vlog of just all sorts of crazy stuff. I might show you some songs, I might show you lovely Thailand, where I moved actually to dedicate myself to making music. I moved out here for that. I'll tell that story another time. But today, I think it'd be cool to just share all sorts of crazy stuff, all sorts of inspiring stuff. I'm kind of a bit philosophical. I think a lot about how to be happier and more fulfilled and satisfied in life. And yeah, so today I woke up, and like some of us do, I'm not really a morning person. I like to get up early, but usually when I wake up, and especially at the moment for some reason, I'm just in a bad mood when I wake up. I'm like mildly depressed, a little bit anxious, and just sort of, I don't really want to start the day. I want to snooze my alarm clock. I want to stay in bed. I don't want to get to work. And it's a challenge, right? And sometimes, I know that maybe you're a bit like this. Sometimes I can start to feel bad about that. So, why do I feel like this? Oh man, this is so annoying. Or, I wish I didn't have to feel like this. This is blah, blah, blah. I start to complain about it, not really to anyone else, but at least to myself in my head. And complaining is such a waste of time. The thing that I was thinking about this morning that changed it for me is perspective. And I think we all need to work on improving our perspective. Because for me personally, I started reading about this morning why people feel depressed in the morning, and it can be due to alcohol, which I had some quite a bit of alcohol on the weekend, which is probably part of it, definitely part of it. But it can also be due to other sorts of things, hormonal imbalances and whatever. Anyway, reading about all this stuff, I started to read about people who, were on SSRIs, like antidepressant medication. Some people have panic attacks. I've got someone very close to me who has panic attacks, and that's a real problem. That's an actual, when you're out and about doing your work at the office, whatever, you have a panic attack, that's an actual problem that you got to deal with. Like me waking up, being a little bit whatever in a bad mood, what's the big deal? It's like child's play, right? I don't have panic attacks. I don't have to take any medication or anything like that. So whatever bad mood I have, it's so mild compared to what some people go through. And then you can start to think about, man, how many people just got told they had cancer today? Or how many people had a relative die today? Or how many people had whatever bad thing, really actually a bad thing happen, compared to the stuff that we go through. Now, of course, if you're a starving kid in Africa or something like that, there are people with real problems. So this message isn't really for those people. It's for the person. Life is pretty good. And sometimes we just forget about that. And we complain about it to ourselves and to our friends, and I just want to say, because I'm working on this myself, it's improve your perspective. Think about how much worse it could be, and use that as a way to remind yourself that life is actually pretty good. It could always be a lot worse. Whether you have 4 limbs, for example, some people, they lose a limb, or they're born with some medical problem. Okay, some people have a really hard life, and what the average person complains about is bad Wi-Fi, or a bad mood in the morning, or coffee, or whatever it is. We complain about the most inane, stupid things. And yeah, so that's today's topic. Perspective. You improve that perspective, and I think it makes it a lot easier, because then you start to look at your own problems, and you go, what's the big deal? They're not even problems. I'm fine. I'm going to go crush it today. I'm going to go make things happen. So whatever you do, whether you're making music, whether you're doing something else creative, or you're just going to a normal job, don't complain about it to yourself. Really work on that perspective, and you'll find that it can really improve your life. Okay, so my name is John Lavido. I'm a producer and a DJ. If you want to learn more about my music or hear it, just go to the channel and hit subscribe and watch some of the music videos there. But I'm going to do a daily vlog like this and just show you different things and talk about different stuff. And just share my journey of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build create a music career. And if you're interested in that, feel free to follow me. I'd love to have you. Drop a comment below, message me, whatever. I will get back to you. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow.